Good evening. I'm Sydney Havens. We begin tonight with a sure sign of spring. An Oswego landmark, Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In, is officially open for the season. Oswego Now's Luke Rosenthal is live at the fan favorite restaurant to see what's in store for opening week. Luke?
Thanks, Sydney. I'm outside of Rudy's Lakeside Restaurant, a staple of the Oswego community for over 75 years. And ever since they reopened back up on Wednesday, well, returning customers have been flocking back to their beloved food joint. One of Oswego's most popular spring and summertime destinations is back up and running as Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In welcomed back customers for the 76th consecutive year. And while the ice hasn't quite melted, that didn't stop the dozens of Rudy's enthusiasts from packing the restaurant on opening day, something they haven't been able to do since 2019. Due to COVID-19 regulations, Rudy's only offered curbside and drive-through pickup options the last 2 years. So for many Oswego residents and students, this is their first time experiencing Rudy's indoor dining.
Oh, I'm pumped. I've come here a handful of times throughout my college career, but this is the first time I've been able to go inside and dine inside.
After the pandemic prevented Rudy's from celebrating their 75th anniversary last year, the restaurant is calling this season their 75+1 anniversary. And as the restaurant continues their celebratory opening week, they've provided some new ordering options. People can either order in person, online, or call in, whatever they're most comfortable with. Though no matter how you order, employees are calling for all new and returning customers to stop by and enjoy one of their famous menu items. Whether it's a lobster roll, calamari, or their coveted haddock sandwich, Rudy's has a plethora of food options to choose from. And with Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In heading into its first weekend being open, customers may need to plan accordingly with the chance of long lines forming as people await their food. Now, a tip when coming to Rudy's is to do so is on an empty stomach, and so you can, in that way, you can have a few of their famous menu items. But make sure to note that they're going to be open on Wednesday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., and then Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'm in Oswego. Luke Rosenthal, Oswego Now.
Thank you, Luke. For people who went out to Rudy's this week, you probably experienced a roller coaster of weather changes. Our Bethany Strong has an explanation for the inconsistent weather. Bethany?
So weather this week has been something else, from snow to rain to actually a warm day yesterday. So let's take a look at what really is happening. Now, what we typically have is a mix of low pressures and high pressures that make up our weather systems as they move across mainly the United States that impact us. So low pressures bring us cloudy skies and precipitation mainly, and high pressure systems bring us fair weather. In the springtime, we have moisture, atmospheric instability, lift, where that moisture is able to get into the atmosphere, and wind, whether it's at the surface or in the atmosphere. So with that happening, this past week, that low that's already above Maine on Wednesday and from Monday through Wednesday was bringing us that snow as it pushed across. It brought those cloudy skies, precipitation. Now, right now, we have a high pressure system pushing in and moving that precipitation out, which gave us that nice, clear, warm weather yesterday. So, back to you, Sydney.
It's a scary time of year for college seniors. They are weeks away from graduation and heading into the real world. Our Jose Ramirez sat in on a workshop designed for students in that position called Adulting 101.
SUNY Oswego's Future Alumni Network hosted an Adulting 101 panel that invited alumni from the past 2 decades to offer their advice to students on what to expect after graduation and how to prepare now. 2021 alum Kiana Wren says knowing the right way to network is key.
I think networking doesn't have to be transactional. It also does not have to be your whole life. My motto is just be you. I'm Kiana everywhere I go. I'm here, I'm gonna be Kiana, tomorrow Kiana. I'll never be me. And I think as long as you are authentic to yourself and genuine, networking does not have to be transactional.
Other topics such as salary negotiations were talked about, which 2004 alum Jake Berg says when it comes to salary demands.
So get that information up front, and if someone doesn't want to tell you that, then that's not going to be a place you want to work in either, because that means that when you get promoted, it's going to be the same situation.
The panelists all agreed that there should be a balance, whether it's between networking, student loan payments, and one's personal life. Kayleen McKay, 2014 alum, reinforced the value of oneself in adult life.
There's lots of value that you have in your life, and there's lots of things that you are as a human being that are pretty incredible, that don't have anything to do with you and your career and what you do as a profession.
The alumni were glad to be back on campus to help out current students and encourage them to use what the school already has and build relationships inside and outside of the campus. I'm Jose Ramirez, Oswego Now.
Graduation this school year is set for Saturday, May 14th. Rehearsals are underway as the African Student Association prepares to host their 9th annual fashion show. As the semester slowly comes to an end, SUNY Oswego's African Student Organization is preparing for their annual Battle of the Designers fashion show. The show that highlights African designers is expected to be a huge success. ASO President Abby Sola says she's expecting a large crowd.
From the past shows that we've had so far and events that we've hosted, we've had a lot of students come out, more than like 200. So we're expecting about that much to more, because we have a lot of our e-board members and even students inviting their friends from other schools to come and to see them. I know even my little sister's coming up too. So yeah, we expect a lot of people at the show.
The fashion show will take place in Sheldon Ballroom on April 9th at 7 p.m. The Oswego Design Club's first spring art exhibition is underway in Tyler Hall.
So this is our first exhibition that we've put on, which is really exciting. It's definitely something we hope to continue more in the future for years to come. For this time, it was just a general exhibition, so anyone who submitted work to the show automatically got their work shown, which is really exciting, especially because a lot of our club members are first-year students or sophomores, so they haven't had a lot of exhibition experience. And I think while you're at Oswego, it's really important to get that experience of being in an exhibition or just kind of knowing the ropes of that. So it was really excited that we were able to give them the opportunity to showcase their work.
The exhibition is located in Tyler Hall in room 208. It will be open to the public until April 2nd.